Hi, how you guys doing? This is Anthony Williams again, Chief Operations Officer, Biz Texter. I wanted to have this video to show you guys how to import contacts. Okay, so getting started, you guys have seen this interface before, right? I'm in the contacts interface. Now there's two ways that you can import contacts. One is create a group and import the contacts, or go to all contacts and import the contacts into all contacts. So if you go back to contacts and you do it this way, you have to add a group, right? Now, the important thing about this is that you only want this checked if you want that to be a group with an autoresponder to it at the moment. What I would say is always leave this unchecked, okay? The best way, the best practices, tips and tricks, leave this unchecked. Name your group, and you can see here I put test group, right? So I have my three contacts. I did a landline scrub on those three contacts, and everything came false. They didn't opt in because that person hasn't been opted in yet. So therefore, when I text them, they'll get the option of opting in or out. Okay. A lot of people, when they go in here and they want to add a group, they usually add it referencing where they got it from. Okay, so maybe you got a list. This is real estate leads. So maybe you want to name that real estate leads. Whatever the case is, you can name it whatever you want. I would name it something that is pertinent to where I got it from or what I'm going to do with it. Okay. So the next thing is the actual import. Okay. So when I go in here, I'm going to go into all contacts, and then I'm going to hit more. And it's going to say export. Now, if I hit export, okay, I am going to get this file. Now, when I open that file, this is what it looks like. This is the criteria you need if you create an Excel spreadsheet that you want to import your numbers with. This is the format it will be. Now, the tip and trick for you to know exactly what that needs to be is export your contacts, right? And you will get this exact layout. Okay. Nice thing is if this has dashes in it, you shouldn't have to worry about it. But if you notice that for some reason imports didn't go in correctly, then remove the dashes and put it in this format. If you go in this exact format, because this is the way that the system actually spit it out to me, this would be the format I would follow so that I go back into that system. Okay. That's the best way I can say to go about that. On your web, right, the web app itself or cloud texting, you cannot move contacts group to group, right? That feature is not available right now. So what you would have to do is export the contacts out of a specific group and then import them into a new group, right? So just like you did here with add a new group, then you would import the contacts. So export whatever contacts you don't want and then import them into a group. Okay, that is the best way that you can possibly do it. That's going to eliminate the issue of saying, well, I can't get this contact to this specific place. That's the way that you should do it, okay, from us. So that is importing contacts. That's how simple it is. I know people may have had some issues, but if you follow what I just did, that's how simple it is. Now, one thing I do want to show you is if I go in here and say I want to import, right? So I click the add button and I import. Now I always want to have this checked. Okay? I always want them to mark those imports as opt-ins because I want them to show up. I can add individual contacts. I wouldn't do that, so to speak. That actually doesn't work well on the cloud texting individual contacts. It works wonderful on the Android phone, but that is something that I would say to watch out for. So if you're going to import the contacts, you mark that, and then all you do is import from this file. Okay? So that's all you have to do. You just import, you click that, you pick whatever one you want to import, and you import it. Okay? So I'll just do that. And you watch put all the information. 1 duplicates, 1 not added, 3 total added. There you go. opted in, it changed it to true, and you can see how all of that works, right? So there was a duplicate in there, it removed the duplicate, and kept the other ones, and then now it shows that they opted in, so it was true because I told it to say opted in for the contacts itself, and it also still keeps the landline information from the previous video, so that is another big plus. So that is importing contacts. Okay, if you have any issues or any problems, always give us a call. But I hope this video helped as far as importing and exporting your contacts. Thank you so much for watching the video. Happy texting.